All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Blake Adams. We're here for small claims pretrial conferences this morning for the 10 o'clock docket. When I call your name, please unmute your device and we will address your case. The purpose of the pretrial conference is to determine if the case is ready for trial or if it should be set for mediation or some other type of court proceeding if there have been any motions that have been filed. I'm going to call the cases in the order of oldest first. So the first case I have is Velocity Investments LLC v. Eddie Charlery.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gil Singer representing Velocity.
Good morning again, Mr. Singer. And do I have Eddie Charlery present? I see one person who's on the phone, so I don't know who's on the phone. Could I find out who's on the phone? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, could you tell me your name?
My name's Timothy White.
Timothy White. All right, very good. When we get to your case, I'll call on you.
Perfect.
All right, thank you. All right, it appears that Mr. Charlery is not present. I find the defendant in default for failing to appear. Mr. Singer, you'll receive an order from my judicial assistant with instructions on filing a default final judgment.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. All right, the next case I have is 20 SC 1659 Jefferson Capital Systems v. Gabriela Mora. Do I have someone from the plaintiff here? Are there any attorneys present?
I'm Gabriela Mora.
Bruce Insana, are you not hearing me, Your Honor?
Yes, I can hear you now. Thank you, Mr. Insana. And I do have Gabriela Mora present. Good morning, Ms. Mora.
Good morning.
All right. Let me ask Mr. Insana, have you all had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement in this case, or do you think it might be wise to set this in front of a mediator?
Mediation would be good, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mora, are you in agreement with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to issue an order requiring the plaintiff to contact the court's mediation department. It'll include the contact information for that and to schedule a mediation date. I'll give you 14 days to contact the mediation department. Ms. Mora, do you have an email address that we could include for you on that order?
Sure. Will be mossy0302@gmail.com.
Let me just repeat that, mossy0302@gmail.com.
That's correct.
All right, very good. All right, we'll get that order sent out today. That'll give you all an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement, and if not, then we'll proceed from there.
Your Honor, can I get a phone number for Ms. Mora?
Ms. Mora, do you have a phone number you could provide?
Sure, it's 239-692-5045.
Thank you.
45.
Very good. All right. Thank you both. Have a good day.
Thank you. I have another case, Your Honor, so I'll stay.
Okay.
I'll stay.
All right. Very good. All right. The next case I have is 20 SC 1666. That's Calvary SPV I LLC as assignee of Citibank v. Suzanne Mitchell. Do I have an attorney present for Calvary? Hearing none. All right, I find plaintiff has failed to appear in the case.
Your Honor, Sharon
Yes.
Walker on behalf of Cavalry.
Okay.
I had that case as 20-1668, unless there's another case.
All right, and that's with Mitchell?
Yes, it's Susan Mitchell.
All right, I'm showing 1666. Do I need to check to make sure she doesn't have another case?
I think it might be that she has another case.
All right, let's take a look.
Let's take a look here.
Actually, I'm showing a different defendant for that case. All right, but you're here for Susan Mitchell's case.
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay. All right, and do I have Susan Mitchell present? Doesn't appear Susan Mitchell is here. I find the defendant in default for failing to appear. Ms. Walker, you'll receive an order from the court with instructions on submitting a default final judgment to my judicial assistant.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Next case I have is 20 SC 2125 Velocity Investments v. Matthew Charlton.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm Paula Johnson on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Ms. Johnson. Do I have Matthew Charlton present? Does not appear that Matthew Charlton is present. All right, find the defendant in default for failing to appear. You'll receive an order from the court later today, Ms. Johnson.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next case I have is 20 SC 2146. That's Jefferson Capital Systems v. Gustavo Noboa.
Your Honor, I'm also here on that one on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right. And do I have Gustavo Noboa present? All right. Appears the defendant is in default for failing to appear. You'll receive an order on that case as well. Next, I have 20 SC 2325 Jefferson Capital Systems v. Felix Covarrubias. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
I'm here.
Your Honor, again, I'm Paula Johnson here on behalf of the plaintiff on that case.
Oh, all right, thank you. And the defendant is present. Did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Yes, Covarrubias.
Covarrubias, very good. All right, and Ms. Johnson, have you had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement in this case?
No, Your Honor, I haven't. Plaintiff's counsel is open to mediation.
All right, Mr. Covarrubias, do you think it might be a good idea to sit down with a mediator to try to resolve this case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, that's what we'll do then. I'm going to do an order directing the plaintiff to schedule mediation in this case. Mr. Covarrubias, do you have an email address that we could include in that order so you get that faster than the mail?
Yes, but I don't know what it is. My daughter does. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll get it right now.
All right, I understand.
It's Felix, DACAT 65 at yahoo.com.
All right, let me repeat that back to you. Felix, V-A, V as in Victor.
I'm sorry, DA like in Daniel.
Oh, D-A, okay.
Yes, sir.
D-A, C as in cat, C-A-T, or C as in cat, A-T.
Yes, sir.
65 at yahoo.com.
Perfect. That's it.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Covarrubias. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. That order will go out today.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Let's see. We got some waiting room. All right, the next case we have is 20 SC 236. Yes?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Am I done for today here?
You are done for today. You'll get a copy of that order, and then Ms. Johnson will send out a notice for the conference with the mediator.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Thank you. You too. Take care. All right, the next case I have is 20 SC 2366 Calvary SPV 1 LLC as assignee of Citibank v. Timothy White. And I know that we have Mr. White present.
And Sharon Walker on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, good morning again, Ms. Walker. Good morning again, Mr. White.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Walker, have you had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement with Mr. White, or do you believe that sitting down with a mediator might be appropriate?
Mediation might help, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. White, would you be in agreement with that?
I would be in agreement with that conversation, yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll do an order requiring the plaintiff to set up mediation. That'll include the contact information for the Collier County mediators here at the courthouse. Of course, that'll be via Zoom. And Mr. White, do you have an email address that we could get you quicker service on that notification?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right.
It is Whitey Shark 11, and that is William Henry Igloo Thomas Edward Yellow Sam Henry Apple Red K the number 11 at yahoo.com.
All right. WHITESHARK 11. Oh, hang on. Gotta make sure my judicial assistant can read my handwriting here. At yahoo.com.
It's WHITEYSHARK 11 at yahoo.com.
Okay, perfect. I got it. All right.
Judge, will we be getting a notice referring it to mediation with the mediator's information to set up the mediation?
Yes, the order will include the contact information for the mediation department here.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Any other questions?
I don't have any at this time, no.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Walker. Thank you, Mr. White. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
All right. Thank you. All right. The next case I have is 20 SC 2503 Jefferson Capital v. Serena Labra.
Bruce Insana for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning again, Mr. Insana. All right. And I do have one person in the room, but they don't have audio and they don't appear to have video. So I don't know who that is. Let's see. All right. Seeing that I don't have anyone here with by the name of Serena Labra, find the defendant in default for failing to appear. We'll issue an order today directing you to send a default final judgment to my judicial assistant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back at 10:30. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, good morning again, everyone. I'm Judge Blake Adams. We're here for the small claims pretrial conference docket. This is the 10:30 docket this morning. We have several cases on the docket this morning. The purpose of the pretrial conference is to determine where the case is, whether the case needs to go to mediation or be set for trial or be set for some other proceeding if any motions have been filed. This session, I know I've had a few attorneys join me for each session. This session I'm going to do a little differently because I do have a couple people in the courtroom who are on the phone. So let me call on the person whose phone number is 239-537-0512.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you tell me your name?
Nati Montez.
All right, Ms. Montez, you're here on 3 cases, 20 SC 2352, 20 SC 2380, and 20 SC 2392. Plaintiff in all 3 cases is Crown Asset Management.
Sharon Walker,
Correct.
on behalf of Crown Asset.
Good morning again, Ms. Walker. All right, Ms. Walker, let me ask you, have you had an opportunity to try to reach any type of settlement agreement with Ms. Montes?
No, we have not, Your Honor.
All right, and do you believe that sitting with a mediator for all 3 cases would be a good idea?
I think so, Your Honor, yes.
All right, Ms. Montes, do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that all 3 cases go to mediation, and that the plaintiff schedule that with the Collier County mediators and provide notice to Ms. Montes. Ms. Montes, do you happen to have an email address that we could use?
Absolutely. It's naty.montes77@gmail.com.
All right, let me just repeat that back to you. naty.montes77@gmail.com.
That is correct.
All right, and we'll do this on all 3 cases. Ms. Walker, when you contact the mediation department, you might try to make sure they schedule all 3 at the same time. That way we're making efficient use of our time.
Will do, Your Honor.
And we'll just do one order, and I'll put all 3 case numbers on there. And we're including the mediation department on those orders so that they know that you'll be reaching out to them.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Any questions?
No, that'll be fine.
All right, very good. All right, thank you for joining us, Ms. Montes.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let me go to person whose phone number is 239-776-6329. All right, are you there?
Well,
Oh, you're kind of breaking up a little bit. Can you tell me your name?
Stacy Bryant.
All right, thank you. All right, all right, this is Wells Fargo Bank v. Stacy Bryant, case number 20SC1848.
Good morning, Judge. This is Florencia Ingo on behalf of Wells Fargo Bank.
Good morning. All right, give me a moment to pull that case up. Okay, I've got it here. And Ms. Engley, let me ask you, have you had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement with Ms. Bryant, or do you think mediation might be appropriate in this case?
I can discuss with her, Judge. I don't know if you send us to a breakout room now or if we have to schedule mediation separately.
I can put you in a breakout room if Ms. Bryant would like, or we can set it with a mediator. Ms. Bryant?
I'm not really familiar with any of these terms or proceedings, so I don't really know what the breakout room means.
A breakout room is just a room in Zoom where it would just be you and the plaintiff's attorney to try to reach a settlement agreement. And then I'd bring you back in, because I can't be involved in settlement negotiations. So
Sure.
that breakout room just means it's outside of my presence, and then I'd bring you back into the main Zoom room to make a determination what you all decided.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, that would be fine.
All right, give me one moment to set that up.
Judge, I have also 4 other Wells Fargo cases, so in case you call them, then I'm here for those.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just wait until you come back. Wait a minute, let me see here. All right, and you should get and I'm assuming this will work even though Ms. Bryant is on the phone. Ms. Bryant, it may give you an option that you have to press a certain button to go to the breakout room. Should you get disconnected, please call back to the Zoom hearing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
I don't see mine yet, Judge.
Judge, I think you sent it to me.
You know what? You're right.
Yes.
I did. I'm sorry. Let me change that. I hit the wrong. All right, let me try that again. Okay, let me, Ms. Bryant, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right, give me one moment. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
all right, thank you. Okay. All right, and then Ms. Walker, you're here on all of the Crown asset management cases?
Yes, I think I have 2 other cases, Judge.
Okay, let's see. 20 SC 2355 with Tom Fletcher as the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. And that one has been settled, but we're still waiting on the stipulation, the signed stipulation back from the defendant.
Okay, so what I can do, I've had a couple of those this morning. I'll do an order directing that settlement agreement be filed within 14 days. Would that be sufficient time, or do you need more time than that?
I think we need more time than that, Judge.
How about 30 days?
30 days is good, Judge.
30 days, okay. All right, and of course, if you need more time, obviously, you can request it. All right, next one I'm showing is 20 SC 2357, Crown Asset Management v. Lysandra Mesa.
And that is in the same posture, Your Honor. We're waiting on the settlement agreement back from the defendant.
Okay, and same amount of time on that one?
30 days, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. We'll do 30 days on that one also.
And that's all I have for the 10:30 docket, Judge.
All right. Will I see you back at 11?
At 11, Your Honor.
All right. I'll see you back at 11. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, I've got Ms. Engle back in the courtroom.
Yes, Judge, I'm not sure if Ms. Bryan is connecting back or not. She was having some issues, she was cutting off. I told her she can call back, or if not, I will let Your Honor know what happened.
Okay, I don't see her in the breakout room. So,
Okay, yeah, maybe she disconnected, but we're going to continue pending settlement. I will submit an offer to Wells Fargo to see if they accept this offer.
okay. How much time do you think you need?
If we can have 30 days. Or
30 days? Okay, all right. So in the order, I'll put 30 days or schedule with mediation.
I don't think we will need mediation, Judge.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna,
We will
it's
just
in,
put a new PTC day probably for the judgment if we can work it out.
all right. You said 30 days, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, and then, give me one moment. Let me just check. I'm showing there's an attorney that's wanting in. Let's see. Okay. All right. The next case we'll call is 20 SC 1734 Wells Fargo v. Christine Richardson.
Okay.
And you're here on all the Wells Fargo cases,
Yes,
correct?
I am here on that one as well. And I have that she was served back on July 18, 2020. So if she did not appear, I would request a default.
All right. Default is, let's see, I think Ms. Bryant might be trying to get back in. All right. As it relates to Christine Richardson, default is granted for her failure to appear. You'll be receiving an order with instructions on filing the default with my judicial assistant.
Okay.
All right, let me see, I believe, Ms. Bryant, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm here. I apologize. Our call was disconnected, so that's why I called back to this.
Okay, that's no problem. Ms. Engle indicated that you've made a settlement offer and she's requesting 30 days in order for that settlement agreement to hopefully come into fruition.
Okay, yeah, and it was breaking up, so honestly, I didn't even hear that part of it. All I heard her say was, her first name, because I was asking information, and she just had mentioned that I should call someone on Friday, but again, that's when it started breaking up and gotten disconnected. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do at this point, from this point moving forward.
Okay. It was just to call the firm on Friday to get a response to the offer that you made.
Okay, and where would I obtain the information to call and who to speak to or ask for?
Oh, it's just in the pleadings. You can speak with anyone. I can give you the number now.
Is the number and the name of the firm in the paperwork that I received?
Yes, I can give it to you now if you want. It's 954.
Yeah, it's just to make sure. Well, I'm sorry, 954?
926.
926.
4233.
Okay, so that's 954-926-4233?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the name of the firm?
It's Naderpour and Associates.
Okay, and I'm just telling them about what we just spoke about today, correct?
Yeah, just that you want the response to the offer.
Okay, and then what do I do after that?
I mean, if it's accepted, then we would prepare a stipulation, and if it's rejected, then there should be a counter offer, and then if you have to see if you're able to afford that, and if you cannot, then in 30 days we will get a new hearing date, and then we will get the judgment at that point.
Okay, all right, so then that's all I have to do is call Friday.
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you so much.
Ms. Bryant?
Yes, I'm not going, I'm here.
Okay, could I get your email address? That way you're included on orders from the court.
Yes, it's S as in Stacy, TACE, F as in Frank, ACE at embark, EMBARQ, mail.com.
All right, so S as in Stacy, P as in Paul, A, C as in cat,
No, ST, T as in Thomas.
ST, okay, ACE, PHE,
No, another T as in Thomas. The word the, TH.
All right, give it to me again.
S as in Stacy, T as in Thomas, A, C, E, C, E, the word the, THE, F as in Frank, A, C, E, at embarkmail.com.
All right, I think I got it.
Okay,
Stace the face.
correct, yes.
Okay, at embarkmail.com.
Yeah, EMBARQMAIL.com.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you, Ms. Bryant.
Thank you. Have a great
All
day.
right, thank you, you too. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna call on the person whose phone number is 239-450-1611. Is anyone there? You'll have to unmute your device. I believe you have to press star.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, can you tell me
This
your
is
name?
Kathy Coleman. This is
Oh.
Kathy Coleman.
All right, thank you, Ms. Coleman. All right, this is case number 20 SC 1874, Wells Fargo Bank v. Kathy Coleman. Ms.
Yes.
Engel is here for Wells Fargo. And let me ask the plaintiff's attorney, have you had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement with Ms. Coleman?
No, Judge, we can do the same if you don't mind.
All right. Ms. Coleman, would you like an opportunity to speak to the plaintiff's attorney to try to resolve this case?
Yes, sir, I would.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a Zoom breakout room. That means it'll be outside of my presence. And then that'll give you two an opportunity to talk because I cannot be involved in settlement negotiations. And then once you've had an opportunity to speak, you'll come back into the room, the Zoom room where I'm located. Should you get disconnected, please call back to the Zoom room, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me one moment. All right. Morning, Mr. Hamilton. Are you here for the 11 o'clock docket?
I am, Your Honor. That's why I turned my video off, not to be in anybody's face.
Okay. All right. We
Thank
should
you,
be we should be ready for that in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Terrific. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. Ms. England, did you have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Coleman?
Yes, Judge. So I believe she's back. And then, yeah, we are going to continue this one also pending settlement so we can see if Wells Fargo is able to accept the offer that she made.
All right. You need 30 days?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Coleman, you're in agreement with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Ms. Coleman, do you have an email address that we can include on orders?
Yes. It's KAHTYCOLE@gmail.com.
All right, could you repeat that to me one more time?
KAHTYCOLE@gmail.com.
All right, very good, I've got that. Okay, you'll both receive a copy of the order in the mail asking that you please try to reach a settlement agreement within 30 days and then contacting, it will require the plaintiff to contact the court to let the court know what's happening.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Ms. Coleman. Any questions?
How do I get back in contact with the court?
Well, the order is going to direct the plaintiff to contact the court as to what's happening with the settlement.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Coleman. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. All right. And then, Ms. Englet, it appears you've got two more cases on the 1030. That would be 20 SC 1815 Glenn Dradibme. Oh, I think you're muted. Ms. Engle, your microphone's muted.
Oh, I am sorry.
That's okay.
I was just talking. Yeah, we submitted to Your Honor an order adopting stipulation on that one on January 26th.
Let me take a look. Okay, I do see settlement agreement was filed. In that case, could you send over a proposed order adopting it and dismissing the case?
Yes, we sent it. If you don't see there, Judge, we can resend it. I see it here that we sent it with the cover letter on January 26th.
All right, can you email a Word copy of that to my judicial assistant?
Okay.
All right, and then I think you've got one last case, and that is 20 SC 1849 Wells Fargo v. Mir Alice Sr.
Yes, on that one I have service, Judge, and I don't know if the defendant appeared.
All right, I have not seen anyone by that name in the courtroom since we began this session at 10:30. I find the defendant in default for failing to appear. Will provide an order for your office to file a default in final judgment.
Okay, thank you, Judge. That's my last case. May I be excused?
You may. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, that brings us to our 11 o'clock docket this morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Blake Adams. You're here for small claims pretrial conferences. Give me a moment to switch over to the 11 o'clock docket here. All right, the purpose of the small claims pretrial conference is to determine where the case is, whether the case needs to go to mediation to try to reach a settlement agreement, whether a settlement agreement has already been reached, or whether the case needs to be set for trial or some other type of hearing if a motion has been filed. Looks like we have a few people here with us today. Let me call on Lucio da Silva.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right, we're here on the case of 20 SC 2098. That's LVNV Funding LLC v. Mr. Silva.
My apologies. I have hearing disabilities. I have difficulty understanding everything. I mean, I can hear, but I have a problem understanding. I'm hearing disabled, so it's really hard for me. I can't understand what you're saying. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Let me know if you have a hard time understanding anything, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Hamilton, are you here on LVNV funding?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here for that one for the Mandarich Law Group.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Silva or to try to reach any type of settlement agreement?
We have not, Your Honor. We have not heard back from Mr. De Silva.
All right. Do you think it would be a wise idea to perhaps meet with a mediator in order to try to mediate this?
I'm not sure about the ability today, considering the limitations.
Right. I don't have a mediator today. It would be set for another date.
Very well. I would appreciate that, please, sir.
All right. Mr. Silva,
Yes.
The plaintiff's attorney has suggested that we set this case in front of a mediator to try to reach a settlement agreement. Do you agree to that?
No, I didn't. But let me put this way, something. I got divorced 2018, early 2000, February 2018. My former wife owns half of every debt. The debt was supposed to be paid when the house was sold, but for some reason it didn't happen. With my share of what I received, I was able to pay for some debt. I have to pay $2,400 every month of alimony and child support that's held already in my paycheck. So today I live in paycheck to paycheck. I don't have money, barely have money to go to the doctor. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm required to go to the doctor, and I am skipping doctor because I cannot afford. I mean, I got COVID-19 during Christmas. I got for my kids, and I couldn't afford to go to the doctor. And so, anyways, it's not the point. The biggest point is what former wife owns is a court order. There's a record of that. Half of every marital debt. And right, and as a myself, on my share, I have nothing. I have really, really nothing. I'm driving like a $1,000 car, and struggling to leave to the end of the month because I have to pay $2,400 every single month out of my money to feed, to give to my former wife. So I really don't have any resources. I really don't have any resources. I have nothing.
All right. I understand that, Mr. De Silva. Mr. De Silva, is it your defense that you don't own, or you don't, that it's your wife that owes this money?
Well, she supposed to be owe me actually as a court order. There's a court order for that. About $26,000 of the debts she owns, including college debts. So she's supposed to. With that money, I could pay off everything, but she doesn't. She refused to pay. She refused to give me money. I cannot afford an attorney. I even wanted to file for bankruptcy, but I cannot afford to pay for that. And so there is a court order. I don't have here with me. I'm in the office, and but that court order that states she owns half of marital debt, which summarizes in about $26,000 that she owes me for those debts. I paid, like I said, whenever I received my share of the equity of the house, I paid off my car, I paid off a few credit cards, but I run out of money.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, it sounds like we need to set this case for trial.
Please.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an order directing the plaintiff to contact my judicial assistant within 14 days in order to obtain a trial date.
Okay.
And make sure that you copy Mr. Da Silva on all matters to the court. Mr. Da Silva, do you have an email address that we could use?
Yes, it's I probably have a file there at the court, but it's Lucio, like my first name, dot Da Silva, like my last name, at one word, at live.com.
All right, very good, Mr. Da Silva. You should be receiving a notice and order from the court later today. If you don't see anything in your primary inbox, make sure to check your junk or spam folder, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Da Silva. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Your
All
Honor.
right, have a
Thank you
good
very
day.
much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
All right, let me call on Selena Trejo.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, give me a moment to pull up your case. All right, this is case number 20 SC 2510 with LBNV Funding LLC as the plaintiff. All right, and Mr. Hamilton, you're here on all cases for LBNV funding. And Mr. Hamilton, have you had an opportunity to try to reach a settlement agreement with Ms. Trejo?
We have not. I'd be happy to speak to her now if we have an opportunity to do so.
All right, Ms. Trejo, would you like an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hamilton now to try to settle the case?
Yes.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you both in a breakout room. And while I've got you in the breakout rooms, I'll be working on other cases. So when you get done, should you get disconnected before coming back to this room, just log back in.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, just a moment. Okay. All right, Ms. Walker, let me go to you. Well, actually, let me just check one other case here. All right, Ms. Walker, which cases are you here on?
LVNV funding versus Wendy Hickman, 20-2040, SC 2040.
Okay, let me find that one. All right, do I have Wendy Hickman present? Does not appear I have Wendy Hickman present. All right, so I'm gonna order a default for her failure to appear. You'll receive an order from the court with instructions on sending us over a proposed final default. Any other cases, Ms. Walker?
The next one is LVNV funding versus De Pasquale Robert, 20 SC 2014.
All right, noting that Mr. Robert is not present, I find the defendant in default for failure to appear. You'll receive the same order in that case.
Thank you, Judge. Those are all my cases for today.
All right, thank you, Ms. Walker. Have a good day.
Same to you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let me call Mr. Peterson. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, we're just waiting on Mr. Hamilton to come back from the breakout room, and then we'll address your case.
All right.
All right. Okay,
Yep.
Very good. Thank you. All right, we have Mr. Hamilton and Ms. Trejo back in the Zoom hearing. Were you able, well, Mr. Hamilton, I'll ask you where to proceed from here.
Your Honor, if we could continue pending settlement, we're going to prepare a settlement agreement to send to Ms. Trejo. She has provided me with her email address and her phone number, and her first payment will be due on March the 1st.
Okay. 14 days to file the settlement agreement, or do you need a little more time than that?
As long as Ms. Trejo gets us the paperwork right back, as we've requested, 14 days will be fine.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Trejo, what's your email address?
It's SALINATREJO96@gmail.com.
All right, we'll include you on any court orders that we issue. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your junk or spam folder, okay?
Okay.
All right, you should be getting one from the court today. All right, thank you, Ms. Trejo.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. All right, let me go to 20 SC 2254 LVNV funding with Justin Peterson. Mr. Peterson is present. Okay. Mr. Hamilton, have you had an opportunity to try to discuss any type of settlement agreement with Mr. Peterson?
We have not, however, if Mr. Peterson would like to discuss it with me in a breakout room, I'd be happy to.
Mr. Peterson?
Actually, I would like to move to have this case dismissed. Under Justifications, paragraph 3 states that I am a resident of Collier County, Florida, and that is incorrect.
All right, well, that might be more of a change in venue or jurisdiction motion. And those motions have to be filed in writing, Mr. Peterson, in order to be heard, because there has to be proper notice to the plaintiff in order to hear that type of motion. What I can do is continue this case in order for you to file a motion. That motion can be, since you're unrepresented, it can be in proper form, or it can be in a letter to the court, which the court will treat as a motion. Is that what you'd like to do today?
I mean, I'm willing to work with them to take care of this. I just figured that was, you know, a fairly glaring
I do see that your address of record is Pennsylvania now.
Yes.
So do you want an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hamilton now in a breakout room?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right, let me put you both into a breakout room. Are you able to go to room 3?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I have Mr. Hamilton and Mr. Peterson back from the breakout room. Mr. Hamilton?
Your Honor, we've been able to work out a settlement that we will be providing to Mr. Peterson.
Okay.
We'll get that filed with the court within 14 days. Mr. Peterson provided his email address, which is peterson.justin83@gmail.com.
Said peterson.justin83@gmail.
Yes.
Okay. All right, is that correct, Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
All right, very good. We'll send out that order today regarding the settlement and that it be filed within 14 days. Obviously, if you need more time, Mr. Hamilton, just request that of the court or let the court know. And Mr. Peterson, you'll receive a copy of that order also. If you don't see it in your inbox, just check your junk or spam folder, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Peterson.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Okay. All right, Mr. Hamilton, that brings us to, go back here. Right, LVNB funding v. Maria Garibay, Garibay, 20 SC 1474.
Yes, Your Honor, I show service on June the 5th of 2020. Request a default, please.
All right, default failure to appear by the defendant. You'll receive an order with instructions on where to send the proposed order.
Thank you.
Next case I'm showing is 20 SC 1555, LVNB funding v. Thomas Portella.
Your Honor, on this one, I show service on June the 13th. However, I wish to bring to your attention that the notice of hearing for today is returned mail on the docket.
All right, let's take a look. I do see that it was returned.
I'm not quite sure how the court wants to proceed on that one.
It does appear that that the post office provided us with an updated apartment number.
Oh, great.
So why don't we continue this? Let me look at my calendar. We could try for March 4th at 1:30.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, let me make a note. Okay. All right, next case I'm showing is 20 SC 2094 LVNB funding with Maria Castan.
That one I show service on 8/24.
All right, considering the defendant is not present, we'll order a default for the failure to appear.
Thank you.
All right, next case is 20 SC 2099 LVNB funding v. Elizora Smith.
I'm showing service on August the 20th of 2020.
All right, defendant is not present. Default for the failure to appear.
Thank you.
Next one is 20 SC 2235 LVNB funding v. Joseph Giunta.
Showing service on 8/26 of 2020.
All right, defendant is not present. Default for the failure to appear.
Thank you.
And one more. 20 SC 2346 LVNB funding LLC v. Daniel Moyer.
showing service on September the 12th of 2020.
All right, default for failure to appear.
Terrific. I think that brings it to an end.
All right, that brings us to 11:30. I'm going to take a brief recess and I'll be right back, and that'll give a little bit of time for maybe some people to show up in the waiting room.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your.
All right. Oh, wait, we don't have an 11:30 docket, do we? No, our next docket's not until 1:30, so I think the court's in recess then.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. You too. Take care.
Thank you.